You're on assignment with Missy Bailey, bringing you minute after minute filled with information to keep you informed. Now, here's Missy Bailey.
I'm having a one-on-one conversation with Anthony Eugene Durden. Anthony, thank you so much for being a part of this edition of On Assignment.
Thank you so much, Missy, for having me. I'm grateful to be here.
Tell me a little bit about your organization.
My organization, SHEAR Inc., has been around since 2001. Was founded by my mother, Brilla Smith. It originally started off as the Christian Women's Club Corporation. After I had gotten clean, because, I was out there in the streets, on drugs and in and out of prison and jails and whatnot. And so once I got myself together, she offered me the opportunity to become a part of the men's corporation. So she wanted to add a men's division to it. We, after that, changed the name to SHEAR Inc., which stands for Sharing Hope, Empowerment, and Reaction. And so ever since then, I've been the president and CEO of the organization.
Now, for those that don't know your organization, you got a lot of events that you're doing in August. You go out and you feed the homeless.
Yes.
In Miami.
Yes.
For those that don't know anything about your ministry, anything
Yes.
about your vision, anything about your story,
Yes.
share with them about you.
Me, I grew up, like I said, I grew up with I would say a typical normal life. I had both parents in my life, my father, my mother. When my father divorced and my mother divorced, I was at the age of 6. We moved from Miami to Compton, California. I grew up raised in church, played drums in church as a young kid. That was my passion. Loved drums, and I was a drummer for several years growing up. And I grew up in that environment of you go to church every Sunday with your mom. That was I was pretty much a mandate in our home that you went to church. I also found myself kind of like lost as a child, trying to find my way. Although I had a lot of different talents, I didn't know actually what it is I wanted to do or what I wanted to become. I was a very curious kid growing up. Used to find myself getting into things, getting in trouble all the time. I was kind of like me and my sister was like a latchkey kids. My mom went to work. We stayed at home most of the time. So while we was home unsupervised, that's when I got into a lot of trouble. And I got into a lot of things at home and at school. And so growing up, from the age of 13, started experimenting with drugs. Marijuana was my first drug of choice. Started smoking weed. Didn't think it was a big deal. That's what we was doing, and eventually years later, I graduated to alcohol. Went from alcohol, got involved with gangs, started selling drugs at the age of 15. And so from 15 up into my mid 30s, I was in that lifestyle of drugs, gangs, street life, in and out of prison. I did over 15 years in and out of prison, from Compton to Miami. And so spent a lot of time in the streets, different institutions, jails and whatnot. So, once I got myself together, I got clean. The first time I got clean, I was in my early 30s. I relapsed a few times, went in various programs, treatment programs, thought I had a grip. And then I lost my grip. And so that last time when I went to jail, I did a year at Metro West Detention Center. It was a 10-month sentence I did. At that time I was saved. I knew the Lord. I knew my way. But like I said, I had that mindset that I just didn't know how to function sober. And so I got a lot of strong teaching. I got a lot of strong discipleship and mentorship through the Miami Rescue Mission, which is I'm a proud graduate of the Miami Rescue Mission. So when you see me doing the things that I'm doing out in the community with the Miami Rescue Mission, is just basically a part of my recovery, a part of my sustainability in my relationship with Christ. So I knew I needed some substance, something that can hold me outside of the confines of a drug program, or even the church institution wouldn't be enough. So I had to get myself actively involved in the community that I helped tear down. And so that's what gave me my sense of purpose. This is Anthony Durden. You can follow me on Facebook as Anthony Eugene Durden. You can also follow me on Instagram as The Minister, The Street Minister. And I'm on assignment with Missy Bailey.